speaking, people? Zach Tech here with another edition of the Attack Line on Monday, August 8th. One day to my birthday. Lucky number 23. Birthday's tomorrow, so can't wait to turn 23 tomorrow. Probably going shopping for my birthday. I'm doing a little shopping spree for my birthday to celebrate. Not having a party or anything. So there you go. Let's begin with, I mentioned this a couple of days ago. Katy Perry released a remix today of last Friday night TGIF to get a last minute surge of energy to get a song to number one to tie Michael Jackson's Hot 105 songs on an album record from Bad. Remix from Missy Elliott is okay. It's a little better than a remix from E.T., but that ain't saying much. But last Friday night remix is kind of like what they did with E.T., kind of inserted Missy Elliott in parts. They completely got rid of the first verse, went straight into the chorus and the second verse, had Missy Elliott replace the first verse, and instead of a sax solo, it's kind of like auto-tuned. And Missy is very auto-tuned on this single, very auto-tuned. You can tell Missy's voice was auto-tuned for this record. It's like, I sound like a robot, kind of. But remix is okay. The original is a lot better, but remix is okay. It's only 69 cents on iTunes right now. That's a good price for remix. A lot of miscellaneous concert news. A lot of people canceling dates. Monkeys canceling a tour. Loretta Lynn canceling a tour due to injury. A lot of rainy situations last night, though. Yeah. Performed last night at Meadowbrook to rain. Foo Fighters ended Lollapalooza in the rain. INXS, a band I saw recently in Detroit, played in the rain at Mohegan Sun, but the rain damaged their soundboard, powered it, fused out. INXS canceled a song after 3 songs after the soundboard fizzled out due to the rain. I heard the band members stayed after the show to the fans who were willing to stay, wishing for it to hold over so they can continue the show. It was a late allergy, sorry. So I do feel bad for those people because I saw INXS in Detroit. And they were awesome. In the first 3 songs they did Suicide, Blind, and Devil Inside. You don't feel too bad, but still you missed a whole lot of show because of the rain. So I hope they do come back eventually. And speaking of concerts, a little bit of a concert encounter. GaGa's been in a lot of news lately. Told you on yesterday's Atakline that she was getting sued for Judas, copying it. Right after I recorded the Atakline, I found this out. At a Britney Spears concert in Atlantic City, New Jersey, on Saturday, Lady GaGa was in the audience. And Britney acknowledged her, and GaGa blew an air kiss to Britney and was seen getting down to I Wanna Go, the new single that was played following Britney's shout out to Lady GaGa. Man, that would have been cool. What would have been more cooler than seeing GaGa in the crowd? Seeing her on stage with Britney performing a song. That'd be cool but weird. And finally, the Little Monsters and the Britney fans can put this little feud to rest about who's better, Britney or GaGa. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Because I'm a fan of both GaGa and Britney, so I can't really choose a side here. So, with Britney acknowledging GaGa, and GaGa showing up the Britney show, Britney fans and Little Monsters, can we all just get along now? Probably we can. Maybe not. Anyway, speaking of concerts, I've been to a lot of shows. One of my most unique shows was going to see a legendary Grammy Award winning comedian slash satire artist known as Weird Al Yankovic. So about 11 years ago, it was good. You know, it was a good show, very funny show. If you're ever going to just see Weird Al Yankovic, do so. It is a funny show. Costumes and great parodies of songs. He's probably one of the great parody artists of all time. As many of you know, he recently released his most recent album, Apocalypse, which was preceded by Perform This Way, the parody of Born This Way by Lady Gaga, that went through a hard and winding road to get released after Gaga reportedly initially denied it. We all know the whole story. We're now posted up on YouTube that Gaga said release as a single. The video is kind of funny though. And what do you do when you release an album? You go on tour. And what do you do to honor a tour? You do a DVD. Sometimes, if you're lucky, a TV special. Weird Al is doing both. For the first time since 1999, Weird Al is doing a concert special on the DVD entitled Weird Al Yankovic Live, The Apocalypse Tour. The special will air on October 1st at 9, 8 Central on Comedy Central. The perfect channel for Weird Al. And it kind of makes sense because for many Weird Al fans, Weird Al had done Al TV for MTV, VH1, and his last special was on VH1, so it makes sense that it's on Comedy Central this time because it's owned by MTV. Makes sense. The special will be kind of an edited version, but the full version will be released on DVD 3 days later on October 4th through MTV Home Video, Comedy Central Home Video / Paramount Home Entertainment. On DVD, Blu-ray, and apparently I think I'm hearing digital download. That means it'll be on iTunes as well. To download to your iPod, digital device, whatever. It'll be good. New songs are pretty cool. I heard some of the album, but not all of it. Some of it was released on his Digital Leaks album. So I know Craigslist and his parody of T.S. What Be Like. Another song for the album is Polka Face, like a polka medley. He always does his polka medley of songs in accordion style. Well, the video for that new polka medley, Polka Face, will apparently premiere during the special on October 1st. That gives you something to look forward to this fall besides the season premieres of Modern Family, Glee, among others. And I segue to my next topic. After 8 long seasons, a show will have its final season premiere this summer. This fall will be Housewives. And it'll end after this next season. God, that's like one of my family's guiltiest pleasures. Watching that show because it's right after Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And I love that show. I probably could be known as the only person in the world who doesn't cry during that show. Everybody else I know does cry during Extreme Makeover. So that's on at 8, and Desperate Housewives is at 9, so it makes sense for my family to watch it after Extreme Makeover. It's like one of their guiltiest pleasures. Even my brother liked it for a while. Good luck to everyone in the future endeavors. Maybe Nicolette could date another rock star. And Terry Hatcher can go back to trying to get a job instead of everybody else. While Felicity Huffman can go back in the loving arms of her husband, William H. Macy. Which he did apparently. Went into his loving arms to console her after the cancellation news. Now, it is time for my wrestling news. Wrestling segment time. Before we talk about last night's TNA pay-per-view, I didn't watch it. I only watched like 2 minutes of the stream and it went out on me last night. Apparently at a house show, WWE style, news now, Rey Mysterio injured his knee at a house show. They don't know how severe it was. It is legitimate, but they don't know how bad it is. Speedily coming away. Quick, SummerSlam's coming up, buddy. Especially he's in California, man. They're supposed to have water next night in San Diego built around him. So we'll see what happens with that. And there was rumors that a top WWE executive wanted Cena and Rock to get canceled. Because after what happened with Cena in Chicago, getting his ass booed in Chicago, being CM Punk's hometown, this WrestleMania being in Miami, the Rock's hometown, and this being the granddaddy of them all, they don't want to see Cena getting his butt booed at the biggest show of them all, the granddaddy of them all. Bad business. Cena denied the rumors on Twitter. After a fan asked him that on Twitter, he denied the rumors. It has to happen. Rock and Cena has to happen. Yeah, it may not be as epic as Rock Hogan. I mean, I was just watching WrestleMania 28, WrestleMania 18, a few minutes ago, actually. And I was at that event, by the way. WrestleMania 18, Rock and Cena, Rock and Hogan. One of the greatest moments of my life. The energy was so huge. What how the energy is going to be for Rock and Cena? Hopefully as good as Rock and Hogan. So there you go. It's not canceled. Even Cena said on Twitter, if it does get canceled, we have to fire down the parking lot. This has to happen. Like what happened with Cena Punk. Punk got suspended, hire him back. It has to happen. So no matter what, Rock Cena will happen. Now, TNA results, I heard the pay-per-view sucked. I heard Hardcore Justice sucks. What else is new? When does TNA doesn't put on a crappy pay-per-view? Every pay-per-view they've done since the Hogan Bischoff era sucks. It's like the government. You don't know what good they're going to do. They always do bad things. So, there you go. I heard Kurt Angle wanted a little help from Hogan. Is he joining Komodo? We'll find out on Impact. Winter won the title against Mickey thanks to Angelina's interference. I knew it. Because I wanted Mickey to win, but I knew Winter was going to win because of Angie. Fortune won. Goodness, yes. Brian Kendrick won his match, three-way match. And I saw most of that match until the stream went on me. Like watching a live stream of pay-per-view, you roll the dice because you don't know when the companies are going to shut down the streams. And they do that most of the time. WWE's infamous for it. Now TNA is doing it too. So, glad I missed the pay-per-view. Glad I missed the majority of it because I heard it sucked. I feel sorry for anyone who either watched the stream or paid for it. For those who paid for it, I feel more bad for you. Think I didn't do that this year like I did last year. Anyway, on to WWE Wall preview for tonight. Our top 5 Wall questions that will be answered tonight. Question number 5. This being the go home show for SummerSlam. Here we go. Question number 5. What will Beth Phoenix do next? Now, Beth Phoenix is, of course, number 1 contender for Kelly's title. She turned heel because she's sick and tired of all the goody two-shoe divas getting ahead. Well, good divas like Melina get fired. And Gail Kim quit. So it's like Beth Phoenix is like the last of the good divas. It's like she's like rebelling against all the goody two-shoe like prima donna model divas who think they can wrestle but just look good. Besides Kelly, of course, but that's another story. Question number 4. What will John Laurinaitis appear again? Like I said, man, he's got an on-screen character now. Eventually, he's probably the last McMahon stooge, like I mentioned on last week's Wall review. See what he does this week. Question number 3. I'm trying to think of the last 3 questions. What will CM Punk do tonight? You never know what will go down with CM Punk. He's unpredictable. He's crazy. Question number 2. Will anything else be added for SummerSlam? We know Christian Orton, Ellen, Beth, and Cena and Punk. That's probably the only matches we know thus far. And Sheamus and Mark Henry. So they always have last-minute matches added for SummerSlam. Like days before, they always like to add last-minute matches. So we'll see if any gets added tonight. And another question we answered tonight on Wall. What shall GaGa do tonight? The COO. What will they do tonight? The continuing saga with him and Punk may continue on. And I'm hearing something. I'm hearing 2 different rumors. I'm hearing Triple H is supposed to wrestle Punk at Survivor Series. Yeah, I'm hearing he's supposed to get a title shot at Night of Champions. That's the other rumor I've been hearing too. We'll see what rumor comes true. Either or rumor comes true. But we'll see how the saga unfolds, especially on Raw tonight at 9, 8 Central on USA. That's it for today's Atakline. I'll see you tonight at 11 for a Raw review. It'll be 1 hour before my birthday. Yay. So with that in mind, just been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you all. See y'all tomorrow for the Atakline, and see you tonight for my wall review. See ya.